Mr. Beast's friend, Tyson, is an example of what can happen when a person lacks objective moral standards. Objective moral standards are important for guiding societal behavior and promoting peace. Chris, a biological male, has recently stated that he identifies as a woman and is taking hormone blockers, possibly considering gender reassignment surgery to remove his private parts. This is why individuals like Chris, who do not believe in objective right and wrong, are more likely to engage in disgusting, harmful, and unnatural acts. Recently, the BBC was caught teaching children that there are 100 genders. My question is, why didn't they include attack helicopter? And why only 100 genders? Just as there are 8.7 million species on Earth, there should be at least 8.7 million plus 100 genders, because someone may identify as a mantis from Kung Fu Panda, but not find their gender in the book and feel excluded. By the way, make sure to add attack helicopter. Anyway, let's get serious because sadly, with this way of thinking, I believe that society may one day justify crimes like pedophilia, adults having sex with children, by arguing that if a child can consent to undergo gender reassignment surgery and remove their private parts, then they can also consent to sex. In other words, arguing on the age of consent and not calling them a child. Incest, sex between family members, by arguing that it's between two consenting adults, or bestiality, sex with animals. And everyone would be so brainwashed that they would be supporting it just like they did with homosexuality, transgenderism, and promiscuity of women. This is the destruction of subjective moralism. That is, the belief that there is no objective right or wrong, and that's what individualism and liberalism have to offer. A world with no objective morality, shame, or decency, and humans living their lives worse than animals. Now you may ask, what's the solution? Just as we have had prophets, peace and blessings of Allah be upon them all, since the dawn of mankind who taught people to believe in one God and worship Him, which means complete submission to His will, and follow an objective moral standard and complete guidance given by God. Likewise, you have to find that moral standard and follow it, and that objective moral standard has already been given to us. Let me introduce you to the final objective moral book of the most merciful, of final criterion, which is one of the names of the Quran, Al-Furqan, to distinguish and judge between truth and falsehood, and it will never be corrupted. Whoever you are, whether Muslim or non-Muslim, I urge you to always be open to accepting the truth and seeking guidance from God, and start your journey by understanding the system presented in the Quran, which is Islam. A system that was presented by all the prophets since the dawn of mankind, including Jesus and Moses, peace be upon them both. Indeed, this life is like a simulation and a test that will soon end, and you will be accountable to your Lord, the one who gives severe punishment to those who deserve it.